Today, let's talk about Agile and software engineering. Systems software engineering. Business development phase. Maintain a business perspective throughout this phase. Planning, including project launch, RFP creation, vendor selection, contract, business requirements definition, acceptance testing, test planning in this phase, migration process, migration assessment in this phase, including user training, data migration, operations and maintenance, initial operation support in this phase, system development phase. Maintain a system perspective throughout this phase. System requirements definition, including functional requirements definition, non-functional requirements definition, basic design, including system architecture design, interface design, database design, operation procedure design, detailed design, including detailed function specifications and structure, detailed input-output design, development and production, programming in this phase, testing, including unit testing, integration testing, system testing, acceptance test execution, user training, data migration, operations and maintenance. Comparison between waterfall and agile development approaches. Waterfall development shows a linear progression through phases: planning, design, develop, testing, operation. Different roles are clearly separated: planners, designers, programmers, testers, operations staff. All features must be completed before proceeding to the next phase. Agile development shows iterative development with 3 iterations. Each iteration includes all phases: planning, design, develop, testing, operation. Development team works together throughout the process rather than being separated by role. The key visual difference is that waterfall shows a sequential, phase-based approach while Agile shows an iterative, cyclical approach with integrated teams. In Agile, team members rotate through different roles instead of being restricted to a single role as in the waterfall approach. We will have another video to talk about this. Agile History and Scope. 1970 Software Engineering, Waterfall. In the construction or manufacturing industries, projects typically follow a linear, phased process. Winston Royce noticed a pattern in how successful engineering projects were managed. They followed a series of well-defined, sequential steps: design, build, test, and deploy. This realization led him to sketch a similar process for software development. In his 1970 paper Managing the Development of Large Software Systems, Royce first illustrated the waterfall development process. Although he did not use the term waterfall himself, his diagram depicted a linear phase-based approach to software development, flowing downward like a waterfall. The earliest known use of the term waterfall may be in a 1976 paper by Bell and Thayer, who named this linear process waterfall and emphasized the sequential and irreversible nature of each phase. This process was adopted in early software engineering because it provided clear phase separation and predictability. In fact, Royce pointed out the flaws of this model in his original paper, but it was later mistakenly regarded as best practice and widely adopted. 1995 Scrum. Early 1990s, Scrum was developed by Ken Schwaber and Jeff Sutherland. They independently experimented with iterative and incremental development practices. In 1995, Schwaber and Sutherland formally presented Scrum at the Object-Oriented Programming, Systems, Languages and Applications Conference. This marked the first public introduction of Scrum as a framework. In 2001, both were among the 17 signatories of the Agile Manifesto, helping to shape the Agile movement. 2002 onward, Scrum gained popularity as a lightweight, flexible framework for managing complex software development, especially in Agile environments. Scrum emphasizes empirical process control, self-organizing teams, and iterative delivery through time-boxed sprints. 1996 Extreme Programming. In 1996, Kent Beck began developing extreme programming while working on the Chrysler Comprehensive Compensation System project. The goal was to improve software quality and responsiveness to changing customer requirements. In 1999, Beck published the book Extreme Programming Explained, Embrace Change, which formally introduced extreme programming to the software development community. Extreme programming was part of the broader Agile movement, which gained momentum in the early 2000s. In fact, Kent Beck was one of the original signatories of the Agile Manifesto in 2001. 2001 Agile. Before Agile was formalized, various iterative and lightweight development methods were being explored, such as Scrum, Extreme Programming, Crystal, and feature-driven development. In February 2001, 17 software developers met at the Snowbird Resort in Utah, USA, to discuss better ways of developing software. This gathering led to the creation of the Agile Manifesto. The Agile Manifesto emphasized individuals and interactions over processes and tools, working software over comprehensive documentation, customer collaboration over contract negotiation, responding to change over following a plan. Agile quickly became a global movement, influencing not only software development but also project management, product design, and organizational culture. 2010 DevOps. Pre-2009, software development and IT operations were traditionally siloed, leading to delays, miscommunication, and deployment issues. 2008 to 2009, the term DevOps was popularized by Patrick Du Bois, who helped organize the first DevOps Days conference in Belgium in 2009. The goal was to bridge the gap between development and operations. DevOps was inspired by Agile development practices, lean manufacturing principles, continuous integration and delivery, CI/CD. 2010s onward, DevOps evolved into a global movement, emphasizing collaboration, automation, and continuous improvement across the software delivery lifecycle. 2010 CI/CD. The concept of continuous integration began to emerge with early practices in extreme programming, which emphasized frequent code integration and automated testing. 2000s, as Agile development gained popularity, CI became a standard practice to ensure code quality and reduce integration issues. Mid-2000s, the idea of continuous delivery evolved, focusing on automating the release process so that software could be deployed to production at any time. 2010s, CI/CD pipelines became widely adopted with the rise of DevOps, cloud computing, and tools like Jenkins, GitLab CI, and Circle CI. CI/CD is now a core practice in modern software engineering, enabling faster, safer, and more reliable software delivery. 2020 Biz DevOps, DevOps 2.0. 2010s, DevOps emerged to bridge the gap between development and operations, improving speed and quality of software delivery. However, business alignment remained a challenge. 2017, the term DevOps 2.0 began gaining traction, emphasizing the need to extend DevOps principles to include business stakeholders for better strategic alignment and faster value delivery. 2020, at the DevOps Days online conference, Henk van der Scher publicly advocated for BizDevOps. The goal is to align software development with business objectives, ensuring that every feature or product developed contributes directly to business value, such as revenue growth, customer satisfaction, or strategic goals. 2020's onward, BizDevOps evolved into a collaborative methodology where business, development, and operations work together continuously. It integrates business KPIs into CI/CD pipelines and empowers non-technical teams, e.g., marketing, sales, to influence feature rollouts and product strategy. DevOps 2.0 enhancements incorporates advanced automation, AI-driven analytics, and predictive monitoring. Promotes non-hierarchical collaboration between business, development, and operations. Enables continuous integration and delivery with business KPIs in mind. First, let's look at PDCA and project management. PDCA, Plan Do Check Act. Some call it the Deming Circle, Deming Cycle, or Deming Wheel. What most do not know that W. Edward Deming is not the original owner of this concept. The owner is Walter A. Shewart, but Deming made it famous, and most credit him for this concept. PMI used different terminology. Kept the term plan, as in the planning process group. Instead of do, PMI uses execute, representing the executing process group. Replaced check with monitor and act with control. PMI also combined monitor and control into one process group called Monitoring and Controlling Process Group. Projects are temporary, not ongoing. In other words, in the project management environment, there is a need to start and close, hence the initiation and closing process groups. The following is how the PMBOK guide represents the interactions. Agile Quality Paradigm. Traditional project management follows the classical Plan Do Check Act, PDCA, quality paradigm. As pointed out in Casanova and Belli-Femine, 2012, increased complexity of modern development requires to enhance such paradigm by adding a learning stage and becoming Plan Do Check Learn Act, PDCLA. This paradigm is consistent with the one followed by Agile developments as well as by portfolio and program management. By this continuous learning process, the stakeholders can confirm or, if necessary, realign the vision based on results. The learning cycle consists of improved understanding of stakeholder expectations, prioritization of such expectations, and development of viable options to enable choice. Let's examine the system software engineering process through the planning and executing workflows of the PMI process paradigm. Planning workflow. Planning. Create migration plan and operations and maintenance plan based on the planning. Business requirements. Create acceptance test plan according to the business requirements. System requirements. Create system test plan based on the system requirements. Design. Create corresponding test plans according to the design components. System architecture. Integration test. Operation function. Function test. Core. Unit test. Executing workflow. Development. Testing. Acceptance testing. Migration. Operations and maintenance. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. See you next time.